Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We're out here at the Huntingburg Regional Airport here in the middle of Nowheresville, Indiana with our good friend, Randit Pobst. Randy, thanks for coming out today, man, and bringing the Randit.
It's a pleasure to be here, and I've had so much fun with this Trans Am. It's a 77. We did the full Smokey and the Bandit treatment on the wrap. You know, I'm Randy, so it's now the Randit. And this car has run really, really well. We've built the engine, we got a transmission, we've really done everything, but I want more.
Well, we're here to help with that. We're here to do some before tests today, and over the course of the next few episodes, we're gonna share the before time. We're gonna get Randy's thoughts on what he wants to change, what he wants to improve on the car. We're gonna install a full second gen Ridetech coilover suspension with 3-way dampers, sway bars, rear 4-link, the whole 9. And then we're gonna set that up correctly. We're gonna teach you guys a little bit about car setup, from sway bars, car balance, track alignment versus street alignment. And then we're gonna come back out here after the fact and test the car again and get your perspective, how we've improved.
My pulse is up.
Uh-oh.
You started talking about that Ridetech suspension and the adjustable shocks, and I just can't wait to get it on the car. Because what we have right now is basically upgraded but stock style. And the front feels way too soft to me, and the rear is leaf spring. It's the original leaf spring suspension. So that axle is, I can literally feel it going, oh, it's doing the twist. I want a more direct relationship between the body of the car and the tires.
So I'm excited to see how these 3 ways are gonna do on the car.
Oh, I'm thrilled. And I want the car to be like balanced, and that it has just a little bit of understeer, but I can move the tail if I want to.
Sure.
That's a good handling car.
Yeah, we've been testing out the track already. How's the engine? You guys just rebuilt that, right?
I am really proud of this entire car, especially the engine. There's a young man, Air Force pilot named Captain Nate Amaral. And in his garage back home, that's where this car was built. I helped a little, but we just had it up on jack stands.
So a true jack stand build, this Trans Am.
It absolutely is. It's a Pontiac. I'm proud of that. I did not go LS. I'm like, I want it to be a Pontiac. It's got these original stock block. And we did heads and rollers and Holly Sniper, and it's about 450 crank now. They were originally 200.
I can tell just from hearing it roll over here this morning that it's got a little bit more sauce. So
we got a suspension in it, like I said, the non-adjustable, and so far so good. It's still leaf spring in the back, and I want more. I think that the car can be a lot better, and it needs it to keep up with this killer engine and transmission we got in it now.
For anybody wondering, the current spec is Toyo RA1s. They've been loved on quite a bit already, but we'll be keeping those tires throughout the duration of the test for a complete apples-to-apples comparison. And then it's got big sway bar in the front already. It's got non-adjustable shocks in the front, and the stock leafs in the rear. Any other upgrades that it has already?
Stock style. The car has bushings, springs, front control arms, but the leaf springs are the only thing holding the rear axle in place. And I can feel it moving around. I want it to be a better handling car, and the steering response to be more accurate. I bought this car as a very original, one owner for 40 years car that had been run hard, put away wet its whole life. But it was virtually rust-free, and it was a manual. And that's how I got in trouble. We're all at dinner one night after a track day. One of the guys is a car salesman, and he'd heard about it. He goes, hey, anybody want a 77 Trans Am? And I'm like, no, I got too many project cars. It's in California. Makes no sense for me. No. Is it a stick? Yes. Well, here we are. Everything's been improved on the entire car, and I want the suspension to make another step forward.
Why don't we go ahead and get you set up and get these before laps running? Oh, but one more question. Why'd you want to go with a Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am?
I always wanted to be a bandit. I'm just trying to outrun that Sheriff Buford T. Justice.
Done for the day out here on the test surface. We're putting up the cones, putting up the lap timer. Randy was able to click off a 27.206 for his before run. And once we get the suspension installed, the Ridetech second gen kit, we'll come back out here and we'll test against that and see how much we improve. But I think there's probably a lot more left in it. What do you think, Randit?